Good evening, everybody. I was just sitting here contemplating things and listening to some of my spiritual things that I like to listen to. And some things came through to me. To truly get what you want out of life, to truly manifest what you really, really want, you've got to be honest with yourself. You've got to step into your full power, step into your truth, step into who you really are. And you've got to be totally honest with yourself. The reason that you've brought some things into your life, but not everything, is because you have some self limiting beliefs still. Deep down, you still don't believe you deserve it. And you unknowingly, or maybe knowingly, sabotage yourself. And you let opportunities pass you by. You honestly, at one point, you were really gung ho and you chased your dreams and you got so far, but you were still going through some healing processes. You were still um, learning lessons. So you drew some people to you that were not of the same heart. They were users and abusers. And you had all these warning signs, you had all these red flags, and you just ignored your intuition. You gave them every chance and every benefit of the doubt to the point that it just wrecked everything. And the thing is, you know all this. You know, you've questioned spirit. Why did I go through all these things? Why did I get so close only to lose everything? Why did you put me through all of that? The thing is, you put yourself through all of that because you didn't listen to your higher self. You didn't listen to your intuition. You didn't run when you knew you should have. You stayed longer and you did more than you knew you ever should have. But you want to say it's because you're this giving heart and this kind spirit. And yeah, that's true. But you also had a victim complex from lifetimes, not just this lifetime, but many lifetimes of being the victim, playing the victim, and also in previous lifetimes creating victims. But this lifetime is the end of all of that if you allow it. If you truly step into who you really are and be who you really want to be, unapologetically authentic, and really be honest with yourself on what you want and know that you do deserve it. The only thing limiting you and holding you back is you. And if you will step into your power, if you will accept who you are for who you are, you know that if you get the resources, you're going to do a lot of good. You're going to help a lot of people. You're going to help animals. You're going to do so much good. You're not greedy. You're not going to hoard it. You're not going to squander it. You're going to invest in generational wealth because you want this to go on for lifetimes. The true change of the world is the new world, the new earth, and we are creating that. And to create that, we have to have resources. We have got to be stewards, and we've been through all these lessons and all these tests to show spirit that we're ready. And now we know that the only people that we can truly help is ourselves and the people that are already helping themselves. The only person you can save is you, and you know that. But you also still have that giving heart. You still have that loving spirit. You just know now you can't just give it away. You can't just let the takers take. You've got to protect yourself. You've got to set boundaries, and you're doing that now. The problem is you've set the boundaries too high. You've set the wall so high that nobody can get in. You've isolated yourself and you've went into hermit mode. And even if you're surrounded by people in your daily life, even if you're living with people, you're still secluded. You're still in your own little world, your protected bubble, because you were so hurt and so abused in the past. You don't ever want to go through that again. But here's the thing, you're not going to, because you're going to listen to your intuition. You're going to listen to your higher self. You're going to not ignore red flags. You're going to see green flags as well, and you're going to be able to trust those because your heart will tell you, your soul will guide you if you allow it. So stop doubting yourself, step into your true power. It is time. The timelines are dividing. The old 3D earth is going to go through the Revelation timeline. It's already been created, it's already started. There's so much more I could go into with that, but I won't on this video. If you have questions or if you want me to do a video on my beliefs on that, I will. Just put it in the comments or PM me. But the new earth timeline is also here, and the new earth timeline is getting back to the old ways. It's getting back to nurturing and stewarding the earth. It's getting back to natural medicines. It's getting back to nature. It's getting back to loving this earth and doing what we were put here to do, and that's take care of the new earth. There's not going to be this negativity of the old earth and the new earth. There's not going to be death. There's not going to be sickness. There's not going to be pain. It's the new earth. It's already here, and the old earth is going to pass away, and the people that get stuck in that timeline, unfortunately, are going to go through that timeline. But you don't have to go that way, and you know that. You've been feeling this calling in your soul, or you wouldn't be listening to this. You wouldn't still be here. It's resonating in your soul. You're being called. You're being called to a higher level, and that means you've got to clean out your temple. You can't eat death and experience life. Not life to the fullest. To fully awaken, you've got to give up the death, all the processed foods, the GMOs, and I'm sorry, but the dead animals. You don't have to be vegan, but at least go vegetarian, and make sure that if you eat eggs, that they're ethically sourced, and verify that. Don't just read it on a label and assume that it's right and it's real. Because nothing that they show us is real anymore. We have to do our own research, and we have to verify everything for ourselves. I still eat raw honey because I'm vegan, but raw honey is a byproduct of the bees. But I make sure that it is ethically sourced and that it doesn't harm the bees. There are ways to raise bees and to collect the honey that actually benefits the bees. And I hope to raise bees that way one day. Look up the Anastasia way of raising bees if you have any questions. But I would have people come at me who are vegan saying, you're not vegan because, well, I still do not harm animals and do not kill animals and do not eat animals. And that is the only animal product that I do consume, byproduct. So I am what I am. I don't claim labels anyway. But I do know, I was not raised vegan. I was not raised plant-based. I did this in 2012. I had my awakening then, and I did it for my health originally. And thank God that I did. But I lost my dad, who was 53. I'm 52 right now. I lost my dad, both of his parents, and his sister to diabetes and heart disease. And my baby sister, who's 4 years younger than me, lost her leg and is paralyzed on the other side to diabetes and has heart disease. She's 4 years younger than me. I am the only one on my dad's side of the family that has none of it. And when I started this, I had the start of a heart blockage, I had high blood pressure, and I had the low blood sugar that turns to diabetes over time. And all of that resolved itself within a year and was gone. And I'm a living, walking testimony to that. And I will never go back. I can't imagine going back. I've been doing this for so long now that it's second nature to me, and I hope to guide others and teach others how to do it. It's totally changed my life. And once I went vegan, plant-based, my spirituality went to a whole new level, and I went on such an adventure and such a wild, crazy ride that those of you that have followed me on Facebook have seen me do. I left Florida and landed in Denver, Colorado, and then went to California, and then went to Nevada, and then went to Arizona, and then I've just been everywhere. I've been in New Jersey. I've been all over the place, and none of that would have happened if I hadn't took that initial leap of faith. I decided I wanted to change my life, and I wasn't going to live the way I was living, and my whole life changed, and I'm still doing it. I still just decide I've had enough of whatever reality I'm in, and I'll change my reality. I call it jumping timelines. Those of you that know, I'm going to be jumping timelines again pretty soon. I can feel it. But every time I do, wherever I'm at, for the time that I'm there, I'm grateful for that experience. And I always thank Spirit and thank my higher self for guiding me to the place and letting me experience all those things. Even like the crazy traffic in Portland, I'm like, I'm driving in Portland. I'm van lifing in Portland. I've survived in Vegas. I've been everywhere. San Diego, LA, all kinds of places that people are like, have you lost your mind? But I survived. And not only did I survive, I had some amazing experiences that I never would have had if I would have lived in fear and if I hadn't have jumped. So be true to yourself. And we all do it. We all get in our comfort zones and we all think that we're safe and secure until the rug is jerked out from under us. Don't let it come to that point. Because, when those things happen, it's just us pushing ourselves to do what we know we're supposed to do anyway. I've been contemplating on that. I'm like, why did I get that room and get those things and get comfortable only to have to give it all up? Because I had some things go on that I haven't put on Facebook. But I reflected on it again today and it came to me. It's like, because you never were supposed to be there anyway. You knew it before you moved in. You had a feeling about it, but you went against it. You talked yourself into it because of this and because of that, and because of this and because of that. But ultimately you knew it's not where you were supposed to be. So it just pushed you out of a situation that you were never supposed to be in to begin with. And so I made peace with it. And stuff is just stuff. You'll get more stuff later. It'll always come back to you in a better form, usually, and more bountiful. So don't be afraid to leave stuff. Go have the experiences. Whatever it is that's calling you, it's calling you for a reason. It's your higher self telling you that's the way you're supposed to go. Don't be afraid to do it. Take that leap. Anyway, that's the message for tonight. I love you guys. And know that when I'm saying these things, I'm saying it to myself as much as I am to you. I go back and listen to it, and I swear it's my higher self talking to me and telling me what's what. Because it's always a message I need to hear too. So, I love you guys. I hope you have a great rest of your evening. Do something good for yourself. Love yourself. Nurture yourself. Make yourself happy. This time around is really, really short. And it's going quicker and quicker and quicker. Every year it's just flying by. We're already fixing to go into March. Where did January go? Don't let life pass you by. I love you guys. Namaste.